Hey Shivali, remember these guys?
Ew, ew, ew. Yes, I do. Those are those mysterious big black hairy worms, right? At Dempsey, right?
That's right, and the mystery is still unsolved as to what they are, but guess what? These guys have some friends up in Choa Chu Kang. Check them out.
Oh, yucks.
Large
Not
numbers
nice.
of these fat, green, creepy crawlies were spotted on several trees at Pang Sua Park Connector. They packed together in such big clumps that they were falling off the trees and onto the ground.
Stomper Peachblood described, along the paths toward Pang Sua Park Connector, I spotted a few trees and a wooden plank on the ground covered in these green worms. This was spotted at Choa Chu Kang side of the park. They were light green in color and they were falling off onto the ground constantly.
Falling off constantly, poor things. But I wonder if they're regular caterpillars. Stomper Varanus sabater suggests that these are probably caterpillars of the Atlas moth, one of the world's largest moths. They are quite harmless, and besides the possibility of damaging the trees by eating all the leaves, I don't really see why there's a need to eradicate them.
I guess not, but I wouldn't go near them. I can actually feel them crawling up me still. Oh.
Okay, we'll show you something else that isn't a creepy crawly, okay? How's this?
A flying lemur? I've never seen one in Singapore except the zoo, you know.
Stomper Eugene spotted a flying lemur outside his room window at Hume Avenue on Sunday, January 2nd. He writes, I woke up in the morning to find an unusual animal perched on a palm tree just 4 feet away from my window of my study. While curled up, it was just shy of 2 feet in length. At first I thought, it's a flying fox. But when I did a search on the internet, I realized that it was a flying lemur. This is the first time I've seen such an animal and the first time I've come to know of it.
It's a first for me too, actually. According to research done by the STOMP team, the flying lemur, or colugo, is neither a true lemur nor can it fly. These animals have flaps of skin which connect their legs and their tail, making them able to glide from tree to tree. And there are about 1,500 Malayan flying lemurs in Singapore.
Wow. On top of these, remember the monitor lizard / komodo dragon swimming in the Chinese Garden Lake and the sudden influx of snake sightings even in the CBD area last year?
Yeah, it's like Singapore's gone wild or something.
That's the question. Are the animals making a comeback in urban Singapore, or is our rapid development tearing down their homes and forcing them out into the open?
When we approached the Singapore Zoo with our questions, Mr. Biswajit Guha, the Director of Zoology, replied, even though Singapore is heavily urbanized, we retain a vibrant native biodiversity, and it's important that Singaporeans respect wildlife when we come across them outside of their forest homes. These animals have always been in our midst, but often go unnoticed. Singapore's green landscape has become conducive for the native fauna to thrive in urban landscapes as well.
He continues, the public should not attempt to approach wild animals, particularly if they appear to be weak, injured, or disorientated. Occasionally, they may enter populated areas and are unable to return to their natural habitat. They may likely be stressed and may react in unpredictable ways. Should the animal continue to remain in a public place and or pose a danger, the public can contact Wildlife Reserve Singapore at 62693411.
So don't play Dr. Dolittle and leave those animals alone.
For our last clip, we check out a taxi right here in Singapore that you do not want to miss. Stay tuned.